We got a couple of new folks maybe jumping on. There's Deshawn. Deshauna, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the team call. You can open up your video on this team call if you would like to. We would love to see your face. Sorry, Deshauna, that we missed you. She's not in yet. She's coming on now. What are you doing, Mike?
I'm having fun. Hold on, here you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. We got people still coming in. We got people coming in. People coming in. And it's
Arg.
we'll get this started. We have some good stuff we want to kind of go over tonight. I'll let Mike get that started in another minute. So, hello, Sharon. Welcome, Sharon. Hello.
Hi. Good to see you. You look good.
This is what 5 days in Mexico.
5 days in Mexico.
It never hurts.
Yay. Well, that's great. You are so deserving if I know anyone who's deserving. Amen. Good for you.
We still worked a little bit up there.
I know you did.
A little bit in between here and there.
Really? Okay. I
Now
want to be
watch
like
for
you when I
Mike.
grow up, Michelle.
Watch for Mike. This is what he was doing in Mexico, playing with the
Yeah.
monkeys.
Everybody got a
Really?
monkey on the back. Look at mine.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's crooked video, but you know what I mean. But this monkey was trying to eat the light bulbs
Oh.
on this rail, and we're trying to smack him, saying, "Don't do it."
Look at the monkey they saw in Mexico.
Oh, who saw the monkey in
It's
Mexico?
crazy.
Mike, yeah.
I saw a monkey.
Mike
Look,
and
look,
Michelle.
see? It's right there.
Yes.
See? It's my
Yeah,
monkey.
you see him?
Yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Deshauna. Welcome. You are welcome to turn on your video.
I'm not fit for it
That's
tonight. I'm okay.
welcome.
Oh, hey, Shauna.
Hi.
Do you go by Shauna or Deshauna?
Either one of them.
Okay. Well, Deshauna this is her brand. She is brand spanking new tonight and just getting into class. In fact, I'm sorry we missed you for the new agent team call, but new agent call was earlier.
I know because I was talking to her and I'm like, okay, so I logged in at 5 my time, like 5:55 here. So I'm like, okay, 7 o'clock. We'll just wait till 6 o'clock. And then she was like, oh, it's a time difference. So it'll be 7 there, 6 here. I'm like,
Come on in, come on in. You're welcome to the team. So it's okay. It's no problem. We'll get you set up next time. And Michael, welcome to the call. Michael is also brand new. He can go by Mike or Michael, but he's not Magic Mike. Y'all know who Magic Mike is. But very good. And
That's right.
Elsa, I see you there, girl. You're in the dark tonight. I see you now. You're getting lighted up. So welcome to the call, Jeff. We do this call every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It's a 30-minute call. It's for our team. It's for the smaller group. We have a larger call tomorrow. We'll tell you about that in a little bit.
okay.
So with that, the call is designed to be here so that, number one, you can meet some of your new team members, get to know who we are. We're going to do a little bit of education on this call. Mike is up there on the top left corner. He's in the, I don't know, his background is crazy. He's in the background of the Mexico.
I'm still in Mexico.
Where
You
we
didn't
were
know
last week.
I missed my flight. This is my new office.
That was a rooftop penthouse suite, which had a hot tub on the roof.
Yeah, look,
And
right there. See a hot
pretty
tub?
crazy.
This was actually, guys, no, look, I do want to inspire y'all because this is the actual rooftop of the room we stayed in. It actually had the hot tub over here. It had the table right behind me, little sunbathing thing and some chairs to lay out. It was incredible. And if you look past my hairline, you can probably see a little bit of water back there. You couldn't see it from the room, but you could see the water if you stood up on the edge. It was, look, this is near Playa del Carmen, and or Playa, however you say it, we don't care. Because we were there, and it was just a blast. And you know, we're known for being travel crazy people, and really the legitimate reason is when you work hard every now and then, you need a few days to relax, and then come back and work hard again. You know, we had a great month in October, and we're going to continue doing that. And I just want to welcome all the new people. And you know, we've got a lot of cool things going on tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about a couple of things on how to do some quoting and some things to help you with that. So it's a practical thing, but I know Michelle's got some other things that she wants to jump in here on and tell you about. Michelle?
So yeah, before you get to that, Mike, I just want to give a shout out to Katie Williams. I saw just a minute ago on one of our group chats. She just finished writing a deal. It was $3,600 deal, which boom meow. That's one application or two, Katie? Tell us who you are. Tell the team who you are.
Hey everybody, I'm Katie Williams, as Michelle said. Obviously on the team, been around for, I think it's 7, maybe 8 years. I don't know, lose track of time
Okay.
after.
You keep talking, it's going to be 14.
Yeah, pretty close. You're right. Yeah,
It was
today.
a couple. It was a one application, two applications.
Yeah, it was one application, 3,600. She's a cafeteria manager at a school, and just was looking to set aside some additional income. And there's going to be, she and her husband own a business too. So I got with Jim Mosley and going to look at some additional tax-free stuff or tax deduction options for the business. So I got the qualified plan questionnaire from them. For them.
We have some great products to help people in all kinds of areas: life insurance, retirement, mortgage protection. And you spend about maybe 2 hours doing that with these two hours.
Yeah, something like that.
And brand new agent, boom meow, and that'd be like $1,500 to $1,500 or something like that.
Correct.
That you just made as a brand new agent in 2 hours.
Right.
Does it happen immediately? It can.
But
it can, you know. So that's why you got to get licensed quickly. And keep on studying every day, because people are out there and they need help, and we're here to help them. So,
absolutely.
but it first comes with getting your license. So got to pass the test, and then you can start doing the same thing. And you know people in your life that need to set up tax-free retirement. And we'll get you hooked up on learning a little bit more about that. But I know that Mike wanted to go over some great products that all of your clients can use as add-on products, in addition to our core business, which is life insurance. So I'm going to give it over to you, Mike. Thank you, Katie.
Perfect. All right. So I went back to normal background, but it's kind of cool. I love playing with technology, as y'all can tell, because, you know, everybody needs a monkey. I mean, look at that. Hold on. There you go. That's a real picture Michelle took of a monkey that close. Crazy. So I'm not saying it can be part of a Alleman Group incentive trip someday, but it just might. I got somebody already mad at me because I called them from Mexico in the rain, but I didn't call them when we were by the monkey. I'm sorry. We're going to get you there. It's kind of fun. But so one of the things, guys, real quick, is when you're getting onto, you know, as you come in on board with us, we're teaching you about all kinds of crazy things. Probably one of the websites that I want you to be really most familiar with is going to be the Quoting Tools website. Now, you guys are all part of the Fitz Group's links or Slack channel, and you will see that Fitz has on the TFG side, TFG quoting. It's very similar to this. The reason I kind of point you back to the original one is because this is where it all started. So as far as doing quotes and stuff like that for Mutual of Omaha, CFG, all that information is up here. And it's going to be, the easiest way to remember it is Alliance Quoting. So if you type in Alliance Quoting on the top bar up there and hit return, it's going to take you to the real link, which is the NA University, blah, blah, blah. So alliancequoting.com is where you want to go. The one thing I wanted to show you guys tonight here in about next 60 seconds is if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, this is a place where a lot of people don't ever scroll all the way down, but this is some of the magic here. We have things like the height weight charts by carrier. Don't worry about the medication lists. They're long, complicated, but it can help you too. But things that were just added are these underwriting grids. We've had the final expense and the mortgage term out there, but a lot of things, a lot of great add-on products for us. So like if you're selling a term product or a final expense product, is that you also have, you can also throw in a critical illness type product and a hospital indemnity type product as an extra sale, okay? To add to what you're doing, a little extra money, but what happens when you sell 3 policies in a home? You have a client for life. So I just wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you how they work real quick too. So I'm going to click on here where it says critical. Let me zoom that in for everybody. All right. The critical illness underwriting grid. And when you click on that, all of them look the same way. Okay. So you could come in here and go, all right, well, let me see somebody that may have some cancer maybe. Okay. And you're going, I don't know if they can get covered with a critical illness plan. So this tells you all the scenarios. Now, I know a lot over here it says decline if, but then it tells you what the declines would be. It's like medical cancer in the past 10 years, including this, and this. Also in the past 2 years, have you experienced any symptoms or sought any advice, right? So this kind of gives you, if you're sitting down with a client or you're working on a client, you're going like, do they cover for some of these things? It'll help. Alcoholism, again, it'll tell you. Medico, don't care. GTL, don't care. SureBridge, don't care for critical illness, okay? So it's a great resource. The other thing is you go, well, Mike, what about, I don't know, something else? We can always do a search.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
And I was going to just show them a couple of the highlights for the Medico plans.
Okay. I'll let you show that here in a second.
Okay.
So like, see, this says congestive heart failure, but maybe you don't see stroke. On your phone or on your web browser, if you type stroke and say it's a search on that page, it'll take you right to that item so that you can figure out what's going on. Okay. So real quick, reloop it. You're going to go to Alliance Quoting, right? Alliancequoting.com. When you hit enter, it pops you over to the main page. You scroll all the way down to the bottom and you got resources, and this will tell you what's going to be the issue or how you're going to be able to write a client based on the issues that they're having. So I hope that helps here real quick. Michelle, you were going to show some other things now.
Okay. So
I'll stop the share so you can start yours.
okay. Alrighty.
It's coming. I know what y'all wanted to see. Y'all really wanted to see another monkey.
Yes, please. I was just thinking about the monkeys.
There's the monkey. There's the monkey playing with the light bulbs in the
I
background.
think you disabled my screen to share.
Oh, hold on. I'll enable you. Give me a second.
The monkey is more exciting than the stuff he was going over. But if y'all need the link, it's alliancequotingtools.com. And
Amen.
Alliancequoting.com.
alliancequoting.com.
All right.
And that's why I don't remember any of this stuff. You know why? Because I set it up on my favorites and I set it on my homepage. because I don't have that much brain power.
You know,
Right.
I can't remember, I can't make my brain remember the stupid stuff that I can set it up on automatic. So don't make your brain remember that stuff either. Set it up on automatic.
All
Okay.
right. Do it.
So now I'm going to screen share and I'm going to show you how to get to some of these other places. So if you, and I'll start over here, go to the ARC, which it's arc.naaleads.com, arc.naaleads.com. And for those of you that are just, studying like Michael, like Deshaun, don't worry too much about all this. But at the same time, you're going to sign in. If you forgot your password, there's even a forgot password button. Try to keep your passwords the same so you can get to all the places that you need to get to. I guess it's just going to run slow because I'm on a meeting. Okay. Now
got
under here,
There it is.
under ARC, now you're going to go to carriers. You're going to go to ancillary products. Ancillary products is going to bring you back to some of the different products. Now, what I want to go to is the what you want to look at is the Medico. Okay. They've got dental, hospital indemnity, and cancer plans. Those are some of their main plans. And the easiest one to sell by far is really the cancer plan. Why? Because do you know what the statistics are? 50% of all men ages 50 to 76 get cancer at some point. Those are staggering statistics. So if you go to this highlight, you just click on here, first diagnosis cancer. You can go to the highlight sheet and you can learn that you can issue this policy. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so y'all can read it. Okay, Sharon, can you read it?
Not so much, but I'm almost there. Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So issue
Yeah, that's
age
good.
18 to 79. There's no waiting period. It's a 30-day waiting period. That's really no waiting period. I mean, it's a 10,000 all the way up to 25,000 benefit. You've got an optional inflation benefit, which increases it by 5% each year. And it pays one lump sum. It's so simple. It's so simple. If you get cancer, it pays. What does it pay for? I mean, you get that. It's an indemnity plan. That means that your customers get that money in their bank account. Now, I had a sister. I still have a sister. Sorry. I have a sister who 3 years ago got diagnosed with breast cancer. Okay. And do you know how much $10,000 would have helped her? Do y'all understand how many tests you have to go through and how many extra costs there are when someone gets cancer? It's insane. So what you can ask your customers is, do you have anyone in your family who's had cancer? And what are they always going to say? Yes. If you ask anyone in your everybody knows someone in their family who's had cancer. Trust me. If not, it's their friends. They know someone, maybe their grandparents, if they're young. Well, is that something that, is it genetic? Could be. We have a great program for folks as long as you haven't had cancer in the last 10 years. So it doesn't matter if your family has cancer. If you have not had cancer, then you can get this coverage. All internal cancer. Okay. That is a great plan. So that's how to see what the highlights are. Okay. I'm going to close it and go back. Oops. There we go. Then you can look at the hospital indemnity plan. Well, what this does is it pays, like, y'all know, when you go to the hospital, you have a lot of, like, most insurance plans have like a $6,000 out of pocket, right? Well, this one pays you each time you go in the hospital up to $600 per day. Issue age is 40 to 85. Okay, I'm gonna make this bigger. The main thing is when you go in the hospital and you stay a few days, that could really, never mind the fact that you're not working, plus you're in the hospital, plus you're going to have big copays. You're going to get a check from Medico for up to $600 per day. This is just the hospital. Okay. Emergency room benefits. You see the hospital confinement is $600 from 100 to 600 up to a 31 day each time you go in. So a lot of times I'll do a 6 day because most people stay in the hospital on average 4 days. That's a national statistic. So if you can cover them for 6 days, you're usually covering. It also can give you emergency room benefit money, transportation, mental benefit money, ambulance services, skilled nursing, all kinds of stuff. So some of the states have variations. So in Texas, we don't have some of those. However, if you've got folks that are on Medicare and they're on a Medicare Advantage plan, this can supplement that Medicare Advantage plan because they do have copays when they go in the hospital. Wanted to show you that. So now you know how to look that up. So let's bounce back again. From the main page here on ARC, you're going to go under carriers and you're going to go to ancillary products. Ancillary products, A. So, and that's where you can find this. And then under ancillary, you want to go to Medico. That's the one that we use the most. They have great trainings on their online. Now it's almost 8 o'clock Central Time.
Thank you.
I'm going to pass it back to the mic over to Mike. Mike is with the mic to talk about the sales meeting tomorrow and anything else.
Yep. I'm back on the rooftop. I'm never leaving Mexico. I mean, look how pretty it is. But anyway, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time is going to be the Fitz Groups, the large, which is our parent group. We come together every Tuesday for our sales meeting. That's at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. We go through the numbers. We hear from the top 5 producers for the week, and we have some excellent training on the last 30 minutes of that call. You do not want to miss it. And then also coming up at 1 o'clock on Central Standard Time, we what do you call that? Spin it up. Whoop. We get our Zoom session going. It'll be this address here. Actually, if you come right back to it, it's a different Zoom address for the sales meeting, but at 1 o'clock, it'll be the same one as this one. We'll advertise it. We'll post it out there. But this is where we put the rubber to the road, where we actually going to be dialing. We have some of our top leaders going to be dialing and setting appointments. You might hear some interviews. We just never know what's going to happen, but that runs from 1 o'clock until we kind of shut down and get a little bit tired, get a little bit later. So that's those announcements. I know that Michelle, I think Stephanie sent a little chat earlier that she might have a question. So if any of you guys do have any questions, you can type them into the chat or unmute yourself real quick, unless we start stumbling all over each other. But we got a great call lined up for tomorrow as well.
Hey, Mike, my question was for Katie. I wanted to know what type of lead that was, and was it something that was just a quick scheduled appointment that she had called in, or today, the 3600 one?
It was a pair.
It's a district.
Yeah, districts.
Okay, thank you so much. I was just wondering, but you and I have been chatting about that for a little bit, so we'll get together.
I have a question.
Yes, Sharon.
I am considering starting going out and doing like what you guys, like having 2 days a week and just running appointments, like following the system 100, And so I was going to ask you if you could help, if there's a presentation, because I don't have or see it. I don't know about it because I've been doing telesales.
Yeah. So we have the ATM. We can send that and get that to you. Make sure that we get that with your customizations done and everything.
Customizations, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be some pictures and a couple of things about you. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
A
cool.
lot of sales happen in the homes. I know we've had a lot of, turbulence, if you will, over the last, 6 to 9 months. I know some people are more willing, some people are not so willing, but
Yeah,
it's called, we know how to be safe around this thing. So,
right.
hand sanitizer, bring your mask. People are either going to tell you whether it's okay or not okay to come in and all that kind of stuff. But
Right.
after that, all you can do is lower the barriers to let your personality come out and make some sales. Just like
Yeah.
on the telephone, in person works great. Michelle, you got something?
So Sharon, if you would just Slack Megan Hurd
Yeah.
and see if she can
And
get
she'll
you
help me with that.
help with that
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Will do.
And guys, if you haven't heard from Maddie is a new addition to our staff. She's been with us before. She had a baby, so she took off for a little while. And so we have hired her back part-time. And I think she's reaching out to some of you. Have you all heard from her? If you have not.
No, I haven't.
Okay, she left messages she sent me a message today. Let me see. Her name is Maddie Abshire. Madison is what she looks like in Slack. But she sent text messages and made phone calls to many of you. So look for that text message. It's from our phone system here at the office. So it might look like a different number. Let me know if you did not receive it, because I do have the list. Maybe she didn't reach out to all of you if you didn't write business last week, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I ask her to reach out to many of you. So you get to know Maddie. She's a great resource for you guys, and everybody on our staff is just an extension of us to help us do more than we could do without them. There's only 2 of us, so we have a lot of agents, so we want to help you guys and reach out to you. So please welcome her on Slack. Welcome her back. She's doing great. So.
All right, well, let's wrap it up, guys. We know it's always a quick, short call here on Monday nights, but just setting up the weekend. We're proud of everybody that went out and ran business this last week. Look for the numbers coming out tomorrow. Okay, guys? We'll see y'all bright and early, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.